Hey everyone, Nick Bates here, and in today's video I would like to cover how to set up charges from scratch. So the first thing that we need to do is figure out exactly what charges we're going to be documenting during the calibration process. So if we go up here to Add Edit, go to System-wide Charge Types, these would be all the various charges that I can select in my charges section, whether that's on the equipment, template, or the work order. So in here, just for simplicity, let's just say we're going to use calibration as a charge type. If you do not see calibration here, go ahead and hit this little new item button here and add calibration. The next thing that we need to do is go to our equipment and go over to the Charges tab and add a charge to this item. So if I go ahead and click this, I can now select from that charge type list that we went and added in the Add Edit section, and I can actually select various charge types. Now what you need to keep in mind here is this is going to be the charge that will automatically pull from the asset when the work is done. So we would not want to add anything like an expedite or labor, because that's more of an ad hoc charge. Now these charges are going to be more dynamic, and they're going to be selected per item when we're actually coming into those scenarios. So calibration is just that base fee, that base price of yours. So I select calibration, and let's just say, we charge $25 for this. So this is a manual process, and you would have to add this to every single one of your assets manually, right? So instead of doing something like this, we also have the option to go into Template Editor and add our pricing at the template level. Now we have multiple videos all on templates, so in this video we're not going to be talking about how to use templates. Just know you have the same option to add your charges at the template level. Now, for those of you who are looking for an even easier way to manage your charges, we also have a video on something called the Set Charges utility. So go to the YouTube channel and check out Set Charges, and that'll teach you how to add charges from a more global or system-wide standpoint. But in today's video, we're just manually going to be adding a charge to the physical piece of equipment here under the Charges tab, and this is what it should look like. So next, what we want to do is we want to ensure that the charge type of calibration is when we go to calibrate a piece of equipment, that we are looking for this charge type. So we're going to go to the home screen. We're going to go over to the right-hand side to Options, go to Workflow Configuration. Now in Workflow Configuration, we're going to want to select the Calibration Event. We're going to want to go down to Step 20 under Charges, and we're going to want to make sure that the charge type that we want automatically being pulled into our work order is selected here with the automatically add checkbox. So what this is ensuring is that when I do a calibration, it's going to look at the equipment and look for the charge type calibration and automatically add whatever is there. So in our situation, that $25 under the equipment view. Now we do have some other features in here, such as adding charges from the estimate. If you quote or estimate, create an estimate out of IndySoft, we actually honor that pricing from the estimate if the estimate is in an approved state. So that's going to be a separate video. We do talk about estimates in another video. Just search our YouTube channel for those as well. But if you're interested in a video that covers more in the estimate realm, please just let us know, maybe comment on this video. Thank you. So we've added on step 20, calibration, that means that when we do the work, it's going to automatically grab whatever the charge is at the equipment view level or template level. So now let's go in and let's say our receiving event already created a work order. I haven't taken a look at the config in here, so I want to just go ahead and dive right into an example. But let's say we received the equipment, customer sent us this piece of equipment to get calibrated, C1234. So in our work order section here, I may have a work order for that piece already. So hopefully we don't run into that snag here. But P19111 is our new work order. And then we're going to go ahead and schedule. And I'm just doing all this manually so you can see how it works. And then we go in here and say C1234. Now, when we hit OK, we now have a calibration event type. This would all happen automatically when we receive our equipment into the facility. We would create the work order automatically, and we would add all related events that we need to be handled during this process. But now what happens is when we launch this event and put it in the correct status, we're going to go to the upper right hand corner, switch this to, all right, now we have it in awaiting service. And we go to the order system. If we were to calibrate this piece of equipment, if we go to the service and repair parts section, under charges, now you see that this charge is automatically being added, right? And if we were to finish this calibration all the way through, I have a couple required fields here. Let's go ahead and sign off on this. Which is correct. We hit finish. This gets marked as complete. And what comes over here? That charge. So basically, whatever charge is associated at the equipment view level here, it's going to automatically get added to the charges tab when the work is completed. Now, of course, if we've satisfied this whole work order, if we have 10 pieces on here, we satisfied everything, then at this time, you can then ad hoc add whatever additional fees you might have. So this would be the base price. Well, maybe you guys have a cleaning fee. Maybe you have an expedite fee. Maybe you have labor. If you're doing field service work, maybe you're throwing in there, your travel expenses, accommodations, whatever the case may be. You would just revert to the beginning of the video, go to the add edit list, create all those different charge types, and then we can select them from here. So again, if there's an expedite fee of $10 or something like that, we can then ad hoc add that. All right, so thank you guys for watching. That's how you guys add charges to IndySoft and then pull them through the work order. Take care.